Breaker 19. Clear your line, Jack. President on it right now, man. Going live. You know, I'm trying to do a live every day, whether if it's 3 minutes, 5 minutes, 7 minutes, or 8 minutes. I'm gonna do a live for a few minutes, you know what I mean? Just to get a motherfucker to know what's going on and what's on my mind, you know, because every day my mind changes. My mind changes like the weather, you know what I mean? But it's one thing I'm still stuck on and I can't get off of them. And that's voting for that Donald Trump, you know what I mean? That's blacks standing up for something or falling for anything this election. This to show the Democrats we not playing with them no more. Yeah. Y'all don't like that arrogant white boy. Y'all hate him. Well, give us what we want, and we'll get him out of there with you. But if you don't give us what we want Trump. We want what you don't want because y'all giving us what we don't want. So, we can fight with each other or we can fight against each other. But Democrat, blacks, whites, we have been bamboozled and beat up for years. Let's stop the ass whooping. I know we tired of getting beat up like Mike Tyson and ain't getting the pay. We ain't getting the pay. You know, I don't mind stepping in the ring with Mike Tyson. They gonna pay me enough to get knocked out and hit that fucking ground. Yeah, pay us enough to get knocked out and hit the ground. Show us something. Prove to us you with us and not against us. Because right now I feel like you're against me. I don't feel like a Democrat is with me, my community, my people, or nothing. I don't feel as a Democrat has any type of respect for the black community. They have no respect for us. None. They take from us. They stolen from us. They told us things that wasn't true. They convinced us that Republicans was against us. They convinced us that Democrats was for us, and they have not been for us since the day they got our vote when they came and tricked us up north into getting that note. That Democratic Party been swapped over 4 or 5 times, man, and now it's ran by the Ku Klux Klan. The Republican Party is ran by billionaires and millionaires. They don't give a fuck about what color you is. Your color does not mean nothing to a Republican. Your status, your stats, your digital bank account, your ideas, and things like that matters to them. Democrats want to know how many shootings been in your community, how many people have been murdered and raped, so they can go and tell us next election they're going to clean up our crime rate while they're clearly helping it go up by depriving our communities of financial funds, depriving us of the right of loan opportunity. Democrats can fight for us to get the same loans opportunity as low poverty citizens under them to get better housing loans and car loans. They can really do that. They don't want to. They all talk to the same Federal Reserve, the Democrats and the Republicans. They all talk to the same Federal Reserve. That Federal Reserve don't look at them no different from each other. Who got a good plan this year to put our money back in our banks? Democrats is telling us they taking it out, but they not. They say raise the black community's gas prices. Get them higher water and light bills. And this is how the Democrat system works against us. Your rent might be what? $102. Okay. Your rent originally to that owner is $800. Government claims it pays the other $700-800 odd dollars onto your rent. It don't. Let me show you something, my man. Basic arithmetic. If you live in Alaska, they will give you anywhere between $800 to $1,500 a month for living on their soil. Alaska is America. Why haven't America has done the same thing that Alaska has done for their citizens, and we're the same country? Okay. The reason why, because Alaska's compounded is a Democratic poor state, first of all. So those funds they pay them there is from off the oil and the resources that the land has on it. My man, Alaska is America, which is part of our land too. Why aren't we eligible for that same money? There's oil and resources right here on the mainland, and they won't give us a dime. They had acres and acres and acres and acres of land out in the West. They wouldn't offer African American one drop of the land, but all the European peasants that came from over there came right over here and got them a piece of land for pennies on the dollar. Pennies on the dollar. So yes, that money that they're giving us for our low poverty, it's owed to every American citizen for breathing on their land and staying on their soil. It's owed to us for breathing on their land and staying here. And staying here with these people. If the majority of the blacks jumped up and hopped up and left, there will be no Democratic Party. It will be none. 54 million of their voters will be gone. Guaranteed. They need us, y'all. Let's stop giving them what they want. Let's be an asshole for a year. Let's talk Donald Trump, talk with Donald Trump about cleaning up our community. Let's hold him up to it. As I said last time, Donald Trump thought he was throwing a plea in there to say, Democrats, come help me straighten y'all community up while I'm in office right now. The Democrats turned their back on. Why? Because they don't want him cleaning it up. No. Cleaning it up will stop the Democrats from having a job. You clean your schools up and educate your children, Democrats don't have a job no more. They don't have a job no more. Their job is for poor people. They can't read, write, and help for themselves. Once we learn how to do that for ourselves, they have no job. If a black man's taking $150,000 a year and busting his ass, he's going to vote Republican. He's going to feel as if all blacks have to get up and work. But by half of us being drug dealers, pimps, hustlers, thieves, liars, and cheaters and bullshitters, we love the Democrat Party because they're just like us. They just like us. When people rebuke the Bible, they love sin. Or they found as a lack of faith. That's the same thing how the Democrats is with us. We lack sense. So we love the Democrats. Because we lack working stability. We lack saving money. We lack taking our families and opening up an estate. Yeah, buy a 9, 10 bedroom house and we all live on that estate and build more houses on the land and we all build a gate. Blacks don't think like that no more. We don't have the sense no because the Democrats told us, no, move into those apartments. We're going to give it to you for $56 a month. This multi-billionaire Republican just built a fucking building downtown Chicago. He needs to fill it up with low subsidized rent so his check can hit his bank account every month. So the Democrat says, I can fill it up for you, Republican. They work together when it comes to money shit. But this time we need to show them that we're not stupid and we're not working with you. We're going to go straight to where you're going to get the meat from and we're going to ask for the meat too now. Because we know where you're getting it from now. We know where you're getting it from now, Democrats. You're going to the Republicans and you're begging. And then you go and run for office, win off the Republicans' money. Then when they build their big projects, you send our poor ass and they shit to get their money back out our ass. Like we fucking stupid. The Democrat, black, poor people, we are the biggest consumers in America. We will always be forced by the Democrats to go shop where Republicans at. Because Democratic businesses are mine paws. Republican businesses are Walgreens, Target, Walmart. There's no reason for none of them to vote Democrat. None. We have to learn how to vote. Listen, y'all, I just learned how to vote. I just learned how to vote. Now that I learned how to vote, I want to tell everybody else how to vote. It's against the grain season. The next 8 years, y'all, we won't ride with Democrats unless they showed us something before they got in office. Tell me a hood miracle you produced before running for president. I want to hear a hood, hear me out, a hood miracle that was produced before running for office like Donald Trump had on his track record that obvious blacks hadn't read. Man was building hotels and schools and colleges, employing low poverty and low income people for years. No rich people like Trump. Trump is not a rich man. He is a white man that came up on his money. He worth $4 billion. He's happy. He's not that rich man that we think he is. He's not the man that's cutting $2 and $3 billion checks to others. He's the one that's still getting checks cut to him. He's still getting checks cut to him from the billionaires, and they pissed because the minute he found out they finna fuck him at his little old few dollars, he runs bankruptcy on they motherfucking ass. Takes all his money, puts it in his sister and his sons and daughters' names. Go back, collect this cash, and get to his next project. They mad because he's smart. He found out that I can use the bankruptcy game to get me out of before I get fucked out of a deal with you big motherfuckers who saw my little few millions and wanted them to make you a billionaire. Now Trump used his sense to say I'm gonna file bankruptcy before they fuck me. So then they go and blabber off all his business failed. No. That man pockets got his money back he was finna fuck him up out of. Hey man, I ain't the one to speak up for him or talk for him, man. I'm just telling the blacks it's time to go against the grain. It's time to wheezy on past the Democrats and tell them, we're not hearing you. We don't hear you. It's niggas like me that count. Niggas like you that count to tell the Democrats, we don't hear you anymore. We need to see you do something. I don't need to hear you do anything. My ears are clogged. My eyesight is 20/20 like the year is 20/20. I need to see something. I need to see something. And we need to see something fast. We need you talking to state legislators, Democrats, changing these laws that's opposing our community. Like legalizing marijuana, but then making a DUI out of it. Huh? Okay. Fall for that legalization of marijuana shit and fall for riding down the street smoking. I don't like legalizing marijuana. I like it that it's illegal and it's lenient. So when they pull me over and I'm smoking a blunt, he say, put it out, write me a ticket and let me go for my little $100 ticket. I don't like this legal shit. I've been driving smoking weed since 1990. The fuck? I'm gonna stop smoking weed, and I've been riding and smoking weed 30 years. 30 years I've been riding down the street smoking marijuana. Now y'all gonna legalize it and tell me I can't ride down the street and smoke it no more. Come on, y'all. Let's think about this shit for a minute, man. They found more ways to make more money off it being legal. Y'all think they legalized marijuana because we bitched about it? Oh, because we was mad and we thought marijuana wasn't a drug and it was time to legalize it? No. They legalized it because they knew it was time to make more money than the drug, man. They knew it was time. It's time to go against the grain, man. I don't want legalized marijuana. I don't want no more Democrat presidents. I want companies. I want jobs. I want factories. I want our America back thriving. When I was a kid, man, let me tell you something, bro. Let me tell y'all something. If y'all made it this far to this video, let me tell you. When I was a child, man, I rode down Lake Street in Chicago. We had Hershey's, Brock's, Pepsi, Coca-Cola. Every factory was there. West Side was thriving with money. It was millionaire drug dealers everywhere. It was millionaire homeowners everywhere. They shut down them factories and shut down the economical balance in the black community. Shutting down the factories. Gary, Indiana was a thriving black community. Beautiful. Some of your richest blacks came from there and it was doing pretty well. Should I say swell? Hey, they shut down the factories and whoa, went down. Democrats told half of them factories, hey, give us a few 100,000, I'll relocate you in a country that I got ties with the government. That's all our factories left here. Democrats selling out of the black community. They've been selling out of our communities for years. They've been selling landmarks. They sold streets. They sold major projects from out of the black communities for years. The Democrats has been duking us, man. They beating us up, man. I'm standing up off the ground, man. Hey, man, if I got to fight them all, the Democrats one at a time, goddamn it, to stand up and say we got to win as a black community. Not as a Democrat, not as a Republican, but we got the win now as a black community. I'm standing up. I'm standing up for us. Hey man, I'm the thug that come from Chicago off the west side that's gonna stand up for my people. I'm standing up for the kids that can't speak for themselves, that need better books in their school. I'm standing up for the lady who's a single mother that has to continue to accept food stamps because her baby daddy don't want to work. She don't want to work because half of her check is going to go to babysitting checks. Okay? I'm standing up for the child that's illiterate and they continue to pass him on from grade to grade to grade without making sure he got the proper education. I'm standing up. I'm standing up for the old lady that lives in the corner that's 90 years old and the drug dealer refuses to remove himself off her lawn and go into his house and buy him a simple cell phone or an old school pager and do his drug deals. I'm standing up for it. I'm standing up for the young brothers that is scared to fight, but continuously to get firearms and kill another black brother because he is fears to fight and lose because he don't want to be made for. I want to stand up for that brother because he need more help than the brother that's getting shot at. The mother getting shot at, the one that's doing the shooting needs more help than anybody. I promise you that. The one who got the gun in his head calling himself that motherfucking thug, that gangster that's riding out and shooting. Let's stand up for him and get him some help. We need to stand up for the real shit that needs to be stood up for. And that's what Donald Trump was asking us to. Hey man, being able to pick your school means so much to a black child. It means so much to a black child to pick their own school. I don't know about white and Latinos, but I know for a black child to pick what school he want to go to really makes it where he wants to learn. It makes him want to read. It makes him want to count. It makes him want to be accountable. He learns other morals, other values. He learns about other cultures. He learns that all white people are not racist. He learns that all white people are not prejudiced. He learns he got white brothers and sisters just like his black brothers and sisters. We begin to learn. I had a chance to live like that before entering the major city of Chicago at 13. I had a chance to see education. I had a chance to see the other side. This is why me and G Gov takes the life of what we do is so serious. And by the way, I'm standing up for the girl that has no choice but to sell pussy. I'm standing up to tell her she has a choice. She has a choice. She has a hell of a choice. And you got to take a chance with your choice. You got to take a chance. I ain't knocking players. I ain't knocking that. I'm going to stay mashy because I'm going to tell you, you can tell them don't do it, they'll still do it. But I want to stand up for the one that's confused that's doing it. I don't want her with me. I just had to fire a girl that was an alcoholic, bringing in 10 a week. Because I stood up for her alcohol habit when she couldn't stand up for her alcohol habit. I stood up for it and told her it's either alcohol or me. She chose alcohol. I chose me. I'm going to stand up for her and remove her from me. And let her know your alcohol is the reason I don't want to be around. Stand up for the weak. And the weak right now is the ones who's trapped in that Democratic trail, who don't understand we are being fucked out of our life. This is our livelihood, y'all. We're being fucked out of our food. We're being fucked out of being a true American citizen. And they have incorporated us in this incorporation. They have made us workers. They have made us no less than workers of a country. You wake up to work in your country. This is not a country. This is not land of milk and honey and relaxation anymore. But what makes America great again? What makes America great again is that we're still trying. What makes America great again is that we're still trying. I love y'all. Church preach to the world.